you guys. Welcome to Gay Area, the Bay's first gay stoner sibling podcast. This is one of your hosts here, Allison.
And your other host here, Daniel. Hi, everyone.
How y'all doing today?
And today's podcast episode stars a diva who is going through it, you guys.
This is for anyone who ever has had or is suffering from restrictive airway disease or asthma.
This isn't really a joke. Allison...
It's not a joke at all.
Yeah, it's really a lot. We can't even show our faces today.
It's too much.
It's too real. We might start crying. So, audio only today. Sorry, you guys. Also, to our patrons, no smoke session, I don't think, due to the the conversation we're about to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how are you doing, Allison, right in this moment?
In this moment, my lungs feel okay, but my anxiety is running rampant.
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about my chest. So, basically, let me give you guys
And she
a
don't mean
rundown.
her boobs. She means what's underneath.
I mean my lungs.
Yeah.
I mean my restricted lungs. So, basically, like, today's Friday, we're recording, and on Tuesday, I woke up and I realized that I can't get a full deep breath. Like, you guys obviously all know that I struggle with my asthma or whatever, asthma in quotes, with my lungs, and I've been dealing with it as long as I've had this podcast. You guys have known.
Yeah. Remember her Nebby, she always carries around you guys.
It definitely has gotten worse over the span of this podcast.
So, like, in the last year.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of just am like, okay, fuck it, whatever. If I smoke and my lungs really hurt, it's okay, because as long as I can take this nebulizer and it goes back to normal, I'm all right. Definitely shouldn't have been doing that. Definitely. And I mean, I knew all along it was wrong. But basically I went in, so Tuesday, I can't get a full deep breath. Wednesday, I still can't. Thursday, still can't. So I woke up. Last night, I kind of knew this was going to happen. I knew I was going to text my mom or call her or whatever. Because I honestly am scared for my life. I was scared for my life. I was waking up in the middle of the night like 4 times and having to do breathing treatments, like literally 4 times. Where I wake up and it's like I have probably 50% function of my lungs. And it's really scary. So I woke up and I was just like, Mom, like, I'm really scared. And so I went over to her house or whatever, and she was talking to me, and we made an appointment. And then she was like, oh, when are you going to go to work? And I was like, oh, ain't no way I'm going to work like this, like maybe after my appointment on Monday. And she was like, if you can't work, you need to go to ER. Like,
Ooh.
And I was like, okay, maybe. And then I called the advice nurse or whatever, and they scared me even more. And so they were like, okay, I had an appointment. They got me an emergency appointment at 5:30 today. But this was at like 2 and they scheduled it or whatever. And then I was like, they said, come into the emergency room if it gets any worse. And so I just went in.
Mm-hmm.
So, because, I mean, it did get worse after I got off the phone, because I was like coughing and stuff, and it made it worse.
And talking.
Yeah, and talking. And so I went in, and they did an EKG and a chest x-ray, and they gave me a breathing treatment with regular albuterol and like steroids. And then they gave me like these pills that I think were steroids too.
Your story killed me when you were like getting the nebulizer straight from the tap, you guys.
Uh-huh.
I was like, okay, good. She seems like she's in good spirits.
Yeah,
and then it got all too serious later.
Yeah.
Okay. So
after the chest X-ray, the doctor was able to read the results literally instantly. He came back and he said, "Okay, they look normal, but I'm just so confused how they can look normal." Yet he tells me, so you either have restricted airway disease or asthma. He said they're both treated the same way. So we're going to treat you with this stuff right now. We're going to give you a rescue inhaler to take home, a steroid inhaler to take twice a day to help, and pills. Steroid pills.
Wow.
And so
hopefully that fixed you. Like that's all you need.
I really,
really
never
hope. Smoke again.
Vine boom.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like literally. So he told me this, and I was just like, okay, work. At first, I was like, okay, Slay, I'm good.
But then you looked it up.
And then I looked it up and read the stuff on the form.
Can I ask, what did the doctor look like? Does he look like he's like credible, or does he look like a dumb doctor?
No, he looked like a doctor.
Oh damn! He looked like he knew what he was talking about.
He was like a tall, thin white man.
He wasn't like a child doctor.
No.
Not like a Dookie Howser situation.
No, and he didn't seem very concerned though.
What kind of doctor from Grey's would you compare him to?
He didn't act like any of them.
What did he look like? Did he look like any of them?
Not really. He was probably like, maybe like McSteamy's height.
Okay.
But
not as hot.
No.
Was
he was wearing a mask. No.
Was he old?
No. Yeah, no. When he told me this, he's like, oh yeah, like it's normal. And I was like, so I'm okay. I was like, so you don't see a bunch of stuff on my lungs?
I don't need an emergency lung transplant today. And he said no.
Unfortunately, I don't think they'd ever do that for me.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh, right. There's probably like a list or something.
Yeah.
Wait, is a lung transplant something you can do?
Yeah.
Because I remember on Friends when Joey gets a brain transplant and they're all like, you can't get a brain transplant. I'm like, why can't you get a brain transplant? So I'm like, questioning, can you not get a transplant of other things? But you can get new lungs. It's just your brain. Other organs work. You could swap. Okay. That's good to know. Thanks for that.
Yeah, so once I got home and I looked up that it could be fatal.
Sorry.
That really scared me.
I know. You were like, when you were reading it, you're like, it says it could be fatal. I died. And then I started looking it up frantically. I'm like, well, what is this called? What do you call it? And I looked it up and I was like, a lot of like the suggested searches were like, is it fatal? How long do I have to live? Like life expectancy. And then the thing I read said like, if you have like a really bad case, like 3 to 5 years, and that just sent us. And I was like, we need to get off Google. So we stopped self-diagnosing, but Allison has a future appointment with her primary doctor this upcoming Monday. So she's putting, plans in motion to get on the road to recovery. You're only 21 years old.
Hopefully recovery and not remission, not end of life care.
Yeah. Earlier you were like,
oh, I thought
you really thought you were going to need end of life care.
Well, it still seems like I could. It's still not sure. It's still
going to be in.
We're still not sure.
I mean, yes. I'm just really hopeful because I know how strong you are,
I know how strong I am, but I also know how weak I am.
What?
Like, I don't know, like the past few days when I walk in my room, I'm just like scared.
Like because of your chest? Or what do you
And
mean?
everything. Just like how bad it looks in there. I'm like, my life's in decline. I was like, my life is actually really terrible right now. I was literally like this. All the boxes. I was like, I just want to spend my last time with Mom.
Allison.
I'm not joking. Like, I literally walked into my room the other night and I was like, this is terrible.
You're like, this is where it is.
Yeah. I was like, Danny might literally find me dead in here.
Surrounded by boxes.
I really literally thought about driving over to my mom's the other night. Yeah.
You should have, or you should have woken me up.
Because I literally thought I might die.
Girl, you should have woken me up. If you were that. I would have taken you to the ER. The ER is open 24 hours, girl.
I know, but I am still very, very much scared for my life.
Okay, well, next time that happens, you just tiptoe into my room and wake me up.
It's really scary, guys. And, I've just been having a lot of anxiety about, living and my mom dying. About me dying and my mom dying, There were two really big things. And obviously everyone else around me, but, for some reason, my mom went through cancer. And who knows with cancer, they don't check often enough. They don't just do full body scans. You really have to fight for that. Why are you laughing?
Because I just remember you asking mom to get full body scans.
Well, yeah, because
but they don't do that.
They don't do that, which is so fucked.
And you were like, please get a full body. Sorry.
Well, because she has it in one place doesn't mean she couldn't have it somewhere else.
Facts.
And I know they're probably checking her white blood count levels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it just really, really, really scares me, and I have a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
But also, I think it could be OCD too.
Yeah, and that's why you have another appointment to see a psychiatrist.
Well, no, I don't have the appointment, but I'm going to talk to
You're going to talk to Jackie.
Primary about
you're
it.
Going to talk to your
It's just really
girl.
bad, guys, because I've fought, I feel like I've tried so many times enough, multiple times when I was a kid, and once as an adult, and I just feel like every time it's they're okay, you're going to meet with this person for 6 weeks and then you're going to be done. And then we'll see and then after those 6 weeks, we'll see if we can we'll see if you need
adjustments,
prescriptions to get pills. They won't prescribe me anything until I meet with this person for a certain amount of time. And it's just
well, that just might be something you need to do.
Yeah, but it all just seems like bullshit to me. It just seems I don't know, I just need someone to help me. Yeah, it feels like.
You need to tell Jackie all this. Tell someone you need someone really good. Someone with a lot of compassion.
I think I might need an outside.
Someone for the queers.
They've said that it's known fact that Kaiser is terrible in their psychiatry department.
Facts.
They don't do care unless it's critical. They don't do, they won't set you up with a therapist. Even though that's not what I need, that's what I felt like I needed at one point, and they wouldn't do that. Or they stopped giving me care. When I was in pediatric psychiatry, they said, okay, everything you're telling me seems completely normal, normal high school stuff. We're going to stop meeting. And it's
you're that's what I liked.
Well, yeah, no, but also, I feel like there was more to talk about. But, I didn't know how to talk about. We're just talking about whatever I want to talk about.
Right.
Even though, they're not trying to get to the root of problems. They're not trying to figure out things.
But are you going to be looking for someone like that now, or you're just,
I'm more
trying to
interested in medication.
Right. So
that's not what I need.
You shouldn't be worried about that now.
No, I know, but still, having to meet with this person for 6 weeks. What I'm saying is, now that's, the opposite of what I want.
How do you know that's the case?
When I did it, I signed up for.
That was in peds.
No, that was adult.
Oh, okay.
When I was, working at Dooney.
Oh, work.
Yeah, she was okay, I want you to buy this book of coping skills or whatever. Or no, she sent me a list of coping skills and wanted me to get this book to do with something. I have no clue. And
you're sure,
it just
lady.
seemed like a whole lot of bullshit that I was going to have to get through to possibly talk to someone about getting medicated. And it's just
you need to tell Jackie to cut the crap.
I do want her to cut the crap.
You need medication expeditiously.
Yeah, I'm going to say I need mood stabilizers severely. I need to tell her, I literally felt so manic. When I walked into my room after gambling, after the hole in the wall, I couldn't believe what I walked into. I just felt so depressed. I was just
after Bay went. Oh, the day after.
No, the night of. I just hadn't addressed.
Oh, right,
I hadn't addressed what had happened. I just had an outburst, and then went to mom's.
Right.
Like, and then I walked into my room, and it just, everything hit me, and I was just like, whoa.
And it was like
I just
3 in the morning.
Yeah, and I just felt like everything was like, I just felt like everything was terrible, and I was like, I can't believe I did that, and just like.
The hole in the wall.
Yeah, I just couldn't believe, like, I don't know. I just need help.
I didn't think your room bugged you all that much, though. It does?
Yeah.
Girl, then that's something that we can address.
Yeah, but you think...
You just spend like an hour in there every day.
No, I know, but that's mental illness of it. Like, even though it upsets me, it doesn't matter. Like...
I know, it's hard for you to get it done.
Yeah.
I just didn't think you really cared.
Well, to a certain point, but, like... I'm just saying, like, when I walked in and all the boxes were everywhere, I could barely walk into my room.
Yeah, you have to crawl to turn on the AC.
It was just like really, really, really shocking. And I just felt really,
really
sad.
Down.
Yes, very much just.
And you're like, I wonder how mom's
defeated.
Doing.
Yeah, and then literally just like stuck at this house, just like.
You're like, I need to spend time with that queen.
Yes, because in my head, she's going to die any minute. It's true.
I understand. I'm sorry, queen. But mom is a healthy diva.
I know,
She's
but
going
that's
to
the
Disneyland.
thing. My head, it don't matter if you're healthy. I'm constantly thinking about crazy accidents that could happen that you have no control over.
Yeah. I know, but hopefully you can get to a place where you don't feel like that all the time, because you shouldn't have to feel like that, you know, being scared all the time and having all that anxiety. Because, like, I mean, at some point you have to just, you know, not be scared of life. But I understand you probably have, like, a chemical imbalance. That's
a major imbalance.
That's keeping you from getting there, but.
I need mood stabilizers. I don't know. I need everything. I don't know.
You need to talk to a professional.
That's the thing. Kaiser don't have no fucking professionals. I'm telling you. Kaiser's the pootiest poots when it comes to psychiatry. I mean, girl. I just don't understand how anyone has ever gotten pills from them.
I've gotten medicated from them.
Yeah, I don't understand how.
Caitlin has.
How long did it take?
I got them right away.
Exactly. Like, what do I need to say? I'm going to kill myself or something?
On Prozac.
Like, what do I need to say? Like, I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what your deal was last time.
When I was in
6 weeks, you got the pootiest poots lady.
Yes.
For real.
No, I'm telling you, like, when I told them about when I first went in when I was in pediatrics, it wasn't like it was all about anxiety.
Right.
And yet they really didn't do anything but just talk to me. They did nothing.
They didn't prescribe you nothing.
No, and then even when I tried when I was an adult, their first plan was this program that they had just started, and it was like online. I also hate online stuff too. Right. I hate doing like meeting online. I just feel like you're not going to be able to properly, like when I'm sitting right in front of you, you're going to see me. You're going to be able to see my eyes, like rolling my eyes or not wanting to answer a certain question. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know my brain at all. Like, I don't know what's going on in there. I don't know what's upsetting me. Like, I need help trying to figure that out. So
maybe you do want to talk to someone.
Yeah, but someone who's going to help me.
Right. But I meant like more in the terms of like counseling, like
therapy, but I feel like I won't need that.
You don't?
If I were to just be medicated. Like, I wouldn't need to talk through things. Hopefully.
I don't know.
I think Kaiser sucks.
Yeah, that's what it's sounding like.
They have never helped me once.
I'm sorry, Queen.
Well, at least not in the psychiatry department. It's terrible. Terrible sandwich.
Well, do you want to pivot into some other topics?
Yeah.
You guys, Blue Beetle.
Pootie.
Susan Sarandon. Allison. Allison did not even watch it. You were asleep for a good majority of that movie. But that's okay.
A good amount of the middle.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the beginning. You saw the ending? Did you see when Susan Sarandon was in the helicopter and she used that big old
Gum thing.
The gun thing to get him? It was gum. No, the gum was at the very end, I think.
That's what I saw in the helicopter.
It was a gun. No. She just looked so evil and cunty, and she just is a great villain.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that part.
And I thought it was actually pretty good. George Lopez.
I thought he was the best part.
My king. He's so funny.
I think he's really hilarious.
Yeah. And I got a little teary-eyed when someone dies in the movie, I'll say that. I got a little emotional. Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of missed that part when he died, or when they died.
When the person died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed that. You woke up and you were like, "Oh my god, did they die?"
I know. I was like, "Wait, are they dead?"
And I was like, "Yeah, girl." But yeah, I thought it was definitely one of the better DC movies.
DC? That wasn't Marvel?
No. Those DC. Girl, you really were just snoozing.
I really thought it was Marvel.
Laziest person in the world contest.
Me?
Should we
That's a thing?
enter? Yeah, I seen this TikTok. Wait, let me turn on the
It's on.
Okay.
Laziest person in the world competition
Wait, let me turn it down.
has been going on for 3 weeks now. Contestants are...
This video is good.
The laziest person in the world competition has been going on for 3 weeks now. Contestants are competing for $1,000 in the title of the laziest person. 21 people entered the competition, and 7 of them have already smashed last year's record of laying down for 5 days straight. All participants have to do is lay down on mats during the whole competition. Sitting up or standing will immediately get you eliminated. Competitors only get 10-minute bathroom breaks every 8 hours. You're allowed to eat, drink, read, use your phone or laptop, but you have to do it lying down.
No, I can do this.
Winner said he was convinced
I
by
can do this.
to join and found it quite easy because the organizers take care of everything you need.
5
but he
days.
didn't expect this year's competition to last this long. Traditionally, contestants would be laying under a maple tree, but bad weather had them move into a wooden shack. The laziest...
Okay, this. No, not sour. Stop. So.
I think I quit.
Yeah, what do you think the world record is?
They said they already broke it.
Those people?
They said they already broke last year's record.
Let me look.
So less than 5 days. They're probably about to make records right now.
I mean, 5 days.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I think.
I think I'd start getting bed stores. I don't know. Could you start? I guess you could flip onto your sides and shit.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. It says. Yeah. Okay. So the record before was 4 days.
Nice.
4.8 days. 117 hours. Dang.
I feel like I actually would get sore.
I know you can't sit up.
I don't think I could actually do that.
Because I sit up in my bed a lot.
I don't. When I'm laying in it, I'm laying in it.
For real?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll like sit up, but like, you know, like a little lean. I don't know. I think we should look into this off pod. You see that Abby Lee Miller?
Her show?
No, her saying that she's into high school football boys. That's her type.
What?
Cue the TikTok.
You seen her new show though? She has a new show.
Oh yeah, I seen that she has a new show. I might want to tune in.
Need to watch. I'm gonna need to watch.
Wait, is that the one that New York is on?
I think so.
The House of Villains.
Yeah,
I think it
is.
is. Yeah, I want to watch that. Because obviously New York. Okay, it's not a TikTok, it's a tweet. Abby Lee Miller is under fire for saying she's still attracted to high school football players. Oh, that's my downfall. I like the high school football players. I still like them. Not one that used to be in high school, but one that is. You didn't see this?
What?
I think she's on a podcast. She's on this girl's podcast.
She can't just say that. If that came out of like fucking like Steve Carell saying, "Oh, That's my downfall. I love cheerleading girls. Not was in high school, are in high school.
I know. Do you want to see her
Sick.
apology?
She apologized?
Yeah. Don't worry.
Hello, everybody. Abby Lee Miller here. Just to set the record straight. I do like those hot, athletic, muscular types of guys. The jocks. I always have, and I always will. And they must be able to go out to a club, gamble in Vegas, rent an ADA-compliant, handicapped, accessible van. And they should also have a business, a bank account, success, and passion in their own right.
Okay, she's a queen for that.
If you saw the movie All the Right Moves, starring Tom Cruise,
girl, no, we didn't.
Playing a high school football star, then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, go watch it.
You're talking to young people.
This November is my high school class reunion. Shout out Penn Hills.
No, that's enough. That's enough.
She didn't even apologize. She just said.
She literally doubled down, but then she said, but you have to be 21. I'm like, okay, so what is it?
So, yeah, what do you mean? You just said you wanted high school boys.
You're literally saying high school. You could just say football players.
Because football players could be in college. Like, you could be interested in a college football player. Girl, or like any NFL players.
Words matter.
Words really do matter.
And the way she addresses it, she's just like, hey, Abby Lee Miller here. Oh my God, not Riley tagging Ruby.
Oh God, that's her sister, huh?
Yeah, I love to see.
I love seeing Riley's comments and
Cammy's too.
And Cammy's, yeah.
I seen this on Twitter. this guy on Grindr, he said his name on Grindr says 9/11 Suckviver. And then his bio says, I suck and I am a 9/11 survivor. And someone just said we celebrate him today. And I just think that's really true. And I'm gonna be thinking about him. I'm so glad he survived to suck. For
real.
And he's.
Do you think he was actually in the tower or just like near it?
I need his full story, to be honest.
Do you think he lives in New York right now actively? Do you think we can get, or do you think he's
Probably.
over here on our coast?
He looks like a native New Yorker.
He really does.
He really does.
Like womp womp.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he is walking all up and down the bridges and the whatever else they have there in New York, the streets and the subways.
Yeah, all the L trains. Yeah.
Yes.
The elevated train by my window doesn't faze me anymore.
I'm sure he's lived with an elevated train by his window at one point.
Yeah, and you know who else has?
He's a 9/11 suck Tyler. Oh, he's just a
sucker. He's just a sucker.
He's not a suckviver.
He's a
not really.
Well, he kind of is a suckviver.
He low-key is, but not a 9/11
not a 9/11 suckviver.
He's a suckviver of having a friend die.
Literally, my king of suckviving.
King of suckviving for Willow.
Yeah, because who will suck for Willow?
We watched Frozen 2 like yesterday.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, Danny had just seen the movie for the first time.
Tell me why I didn't understand the movie. Okay, so you know the whole cute bit about Olaf where he's like, water has memory. I just thought that was like a cute little thing. But apparently Elsa has this power to like bring up memories
through ice, through water.
And I don't know why. I just never really paid attention to the movie.
Just thought they were just some cute frozen statues.
I literally thought they were cute frozen statues. I was like, what is going on? Like, because I've listened to that movie several times and I've watched it like in the background, like, but I was like paying attention low key. And I was just like, wait, so why is there an ice sculpture of Elsa and Anna's parents?
No, I literally thought he was bullshitting me.
When they were kids, I was like, why are they? And then Tommy and Allison were literally like, what are you talking about?
And we were like, that's a memory from.
They were like, this is Frozen 2. Because I was playing this whole bit before. I was like, oh my God, this has been at the top of my watch list. Like, I really want to watch this, you guys. Let's please watch Frozen 2.
Turns out
I really watched it for the first time. I was literally Googling it. I was like, okay, so wait.
And then
because I wasn't getting the whole story from like you and Tommy were like trying to explain to me. I was like, I was like, yeah,
And then once we got to that deep area, he got so confused. Once we got to Holland.
Yes, when she got to Holland, I was like, what did I think this was?
Literally, what do you think it was? Just like an archive of like fun Elsa moments?
I literally don't know what
They're literally
I thought
walking
that part
ice
of the movie
sculptures.
was.
Here I stand.
I literally don't know. My brain was turned off. I was looking at her outfit, TBH. Like, I love
like,
that
no.
song.
You're like, she's at Atta Holland. Oh my God. You're still like singing the song in your head.
I'm like, no, literally, I'm not paying attention.
You're like into the
I'm waiting for the next song.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my mind was blown.
Yep. It really shocked him.
Allison, we mentioned a little bit, but Allison went to gamble a little the other night.
Oh yeah.
Our good friend Andre was just begging all of us to go to Bay 101 to
and
gamble
I did
a little
it.
bit.
And I went with him.
Yeah, me, Caitlin, and Tommy were not down for that. But
I lost $40. What are you gonna do? I was up at one point. I was up like $60.
Well, that's everything.
And Andre was up over $100. And we
God.
we both were for a second. He was like, "Should we cash out?" And I was just silent.
How long had you been there?
For a while. We were silent.
Like over an hour?
Well over.
Oh my God! Why didn't you get out of there?
Yeah, we didn't. And then Andre lost all of his money again. Lost $300.
Oh God! Can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. But to get out quicker next time.
Yeah,
While
exactly. You should tell a story of someone new feet.
Oh yeah, when I sat down and I was like, oh yeah, I was like, she was asking us where we're from and everything, and I was like, oh yeah, like I know a friend who works here in HR, and literally before I even could say her name, Diva Queen said Phoebe. I was shocked.
You just look like someone who would be friends with her.
That's exactly one thing, and she's also probably one of the youngest people probably in HR.
In HR, yeah.
So, and she knew, she could tell how young I was, so.
Yeah.
She guessed, and I was like, oh my God, yes. She was like, I could tell. She was like, Phoebe's awesome. Phoebe's awesome. And I was like, oh.
I love that.
Yeah, so she said that she had to go see Phoebe soon to actually help her fill out some insurance forms or something. I was like,
so Phoebe, I hope you're getting those forms.
Yeah, I hope you're slaying those forms, girlie.
For that queen. Were they a dealer or what?
Yeah, a dealer.
I love that. New iPhones announced, iPhone 15, and it's exactly the same. Are we surprised?
Literally nothing's different.
Never surprised.
Well, besides the action button before they multi-use button.
That and the USB-C.
Yeah.
Is kind of
Which
big.
is kind of dumb though, low-key. I don't know. It's just
I think it's genius.
I mean, I think it can be. I think it's just, one of those things like when they switched from the fat charger to the skinny one. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, we hated that.
We did. That's what I'm saying.
It was way better.
Well, yeah, obviously. But
it just took a while to get used to.
But like Lightning's already universal. Like it's already like I don't understand.
I know it's kind of already integrated.
It is like
all my Ubers and Lyfts already have them.
I don't know, like
my mom and my dad have them. I have them. Everyone has them.
Like I feel like.
But I also have some USB-Cs.
I do too. I have one. Like
I have one small one.
Yeah, like I just feel like it's just one more thing for people to have to fucking buy.
I know, but I feel like in a year or like in a few years, not in a year, probably more like a few, it'll be worth it, Cause
no, yeah, but I also don't understand why though. Just so it could have like the same cords
as everyone else. I think so.
I mean, that's kind of cool, but like I don't care. Like everyone has an Apple charger.
I know.
I don't need us to fucking comply with Samsung. They need to comply with us.
Ooh.
I mean, it will also be nice. It'll be a double-ended cord, like especially if you have like the Lightning, like a fast brick, you can plug either side into the brick, either side into the phone.
I know. I just hope we don't get something better than USB-C anytime soon.
Right.
It's like they love to change them.
I mean, for a second, everyone was thinking they were gonna get rid of the charging port for altogether and just do wireless charging, which that sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
That sounds terrible. Also,
how would you
CarPlay?
Use phone?
How would you make CarPlay?
And how would you use wired headphones?
Exactly, it just wouldn't be a thing.
Oh my God. I know. Remember when they took away the jack and everyone freaked out?
And then Apple was like, AirPods, baby.
Yeah, or the dongle.
Yeah, but who uses that anymore?
Yeah. Not anymore.
Who has a dongle?
It was a thing.
It was a thing. Angela Bassett did the thing.
Oh my God, she really did.
She really did.
What's Angela
Bassett did the thing. Viola Davis, my woman king. Blanchett, Kate, you're a genius. Jamie Lee, you are all of us.
Hong Chow, Dolly D, Carrie with a C. God, that was so
iconic.
Good.
That was iconic. Never forget.
Almost as iconic as what's that?
Adele Dazeem?
No, the Felicia edit.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Today.
Blackberries, strawberries, mangoes, cucumbers.
We're gonna need a whole feast.
Today.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Fucking Bowie Jane.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Today. It's so good.
It's too good.
I saw it on my TikTok.
That's a Big Brother thing, you guys. You guys should be watching.
Give me a second, guys. I'm so sorry. I really have to pee. I hope this is okay.
Okay, let's take a quick break. Okay, and we're back. Did you see that thing I texted you? This?
Oh yeah. Wait.
This Julie?
It's not real though, right?
Of course it's real.
Bowie Jane. Stop being an NPC, a non-participating character. Get in the game.
Fucking Bowie Jane. What the hell?
I think when I started playing it, I don't think the sound played instantly.
Really?
I did not hear the Bowie Jane part.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Bowie
I can't with Felicia.
Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane.
A non-participating player. Julie's pissed.
I know.
I don't know if that's like current though.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
When do you think she... Doesn't matter. She's talking about Bowie Jane, period. It's
so
not a
funny.
different Bowie Jane.
Yeah. Also, we should talk about Izzy leaving the house.
I can't even talk about that.
Our favorite lesbian on Big Brother, well, the only lesbian that we know of, has been evicted from the Big
Fucking
Brother
Bowie Jane,
25
fucking Bowie
house.
Jane.
It's
I don't
fucking
think
Bowie
it is.
Jane, fucking Bowie Jane. It's fucking Cameron.
It's fucking Cameron and Corey.
As she was evicted, she goes up to the guy that put her on the block, Cameron, and was like, she was giving everyone hugs, and she was like, not you, pig.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you later.
And then to the other guy that she hated that was like really like gunning to get her out, Corey, she was like, oh, what's
YouTube pipsqueak.
YouTube pipsqueak. See you soon. See
Yeah.
you next week.
Yeah. And she didn't hug them. It was so iconic.
She like tapped him on the shoulder like,
Yeah.
bye, bitch. Oh, it was the most iconic move ever.
Yeah.
Absolutely needed to happen. Icon diva, like fuck
Will be
Cameron,
missed.
fuck Corey, will be missed. Did you see that video of her on the interview saying like, oh, like I bet like Suri like probably wishes she used the veto like and like she was the one sitting here in the interview with you. She really thinks that like Suri would like literally be up on the block for her.
Yeah, I know. She's brainwashed.
I'm like, sorry, girl. I'm sure Jared would have done that if Suri wanted it. But also, I just feel like if he were to put up Suri, I feel like Suri could have made a move with Corey and all of them. Like, I feel like she could have fought to not been evicted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Low key, I feel like she could have.
I don't know. I could have seen her just.
But also, then let her go home, please.
Suri?
Yeah,
I know.
Please.
I know. I probably
Like, I don't think she. I rather Izzy win than Suri.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Suri hasn't won Survivor, but still, she's gotten money from it. She's gotten admiration. She's won Traders. Like,
she's good.
She's good. She is good.
But I do want her to go far.
Oh no, yeah, I would like that too.
Now
but
that Izzy's
Jared,
gone,
I would like
now that
Jared to
Izzy's
be gone too.
I need Jared.
I need Jared gone next.
Immediately, expeditiously.
But like also Cameron and Corey, but like also Jared.
Yeah, I don't really care. Cameron, yeah.
Cameron,
I don't really care about Corey.
I do. I'm pissed at him. Fuck Corey.
I got flashed today.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. What? While you were working?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't on purpose, but it definitely did.
Like when you went up to their door or something? What?
Yes. And
did they open the door with their robe open or something?
No. She couldn't get her card, the chip to work on the card reader, right? So for those of you who don't know, I deliver weed for work. And so, yeah, her card reader wasn't working. Her card wasn't working in the card reader.
So she had to take her fucking shirt off? So she had to... Where is this going?
And then she got really hot, so she just started taking off all her clothes. Invited me in.
Okay, no, tell us what happened.
No, but she lifts up her shirt.
Oh, no, that's so mean.
To wipe...
Her sweat?
No, to wipe the card to try to so that it would start reading. Because she put it in and out like a million times and it wasn't working. And so she pulled up her shirt, like just like this, And I fully just saw her whole boob.
Were you like?
I literally was like, and then the most
Did she realize?
devastating thing of all was she didn't even tip me. She left me high and dry.
After flashing you?
Half chub. I'm like, and no tip, no nothing.
What the hell?
No invitation inside to see more.
Oh my God, like that's my ultimate fear. Like I've definitely almost done that before.
What do you mean? Oh, flashing someone?
Yeah, like having no bra on and like going to lift up your shirt for something.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't want to body shame, but she has some pretty big, well, that's not shaming at all. But I just calling attention to her big titties. It's just like, I don't want to be disrespectful to this woman, but they were very large and very droopy. Yeah.
That's why she didn't have to lift far.
That's why she didn't have to lift it all the way up. It was like, she literally just lifted up a little bit and it was right there. And I was like, not her full boob. Yeah. Also, I made like 6.
I mean, yeah, like look, I wouldn't have to pull it that far.
Yeah.
Like, you would have seen it.
If you didn't have a bra on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would have been even lower.
Yeah. No, I was shocked. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't gotten flashed more from delivering. I made like 5 deliveries in a row. No tip. I was like, oh my God.
How do people do that? Like, I'm sorry. Like,
I don't know. It's making me feel kind of sick.
You're ordering weed and you can't even tip $2.
It was literally making me feel sick, but I'm like, okay, it's not that big a deal. I'm
like,
fine.
You can't tip anything.
I know. I'm like, I'm making $17 an hour. Like, that's literally like nothing. But whatever.
Like, what?
It just makes me not want to tip other people. I'm like, 'cause I literally tip almost everywhere you can.
I tip so much.
Like coffee, I'll tip like $1. Like,
yeah. Oh, I feel obligated when there's something. I feel obligated to tip. Oh my God. Tea. Not really tea, but I overheard someone talking about going to a dispensary. I'm not going to say who it was, but I overheard someone talking about like going in to pick up for a dispensary, and they were saying like the guy like turned it around to like ask him if they wanted to tip, and they were like, what? Like, I'm picking up weed. Like, what? Like, how much I'm supposed to tip you on this? Like, you're working they said that they were working a service job or whatever. I'm like, girl, I'm like, you're going to pick up weed, and I'm like, I guess you don't have to tip when you're picking up. Like, yeah, but like, who doesn't tip their bud tender? Like, come on. Like,
I don't know. I think it's controversial. Like, some people are really passionate about not tipping certain things. Like,
yeah, and I'm just like, why are you that, like, you think it's that weird to tip them?
I know, you're so pressed. Why don't you just like...
They were so pressed.
Why don't you keep quiet about it?
They were extremely pressed. I'm like, literally everyone sitting at the table, like,
I'm like,
people who tip like $10, $15. Like,
I'm like, the people working.
I tip like a lot when I go like bud tender, like especially when they're right in front of me, even more than delivery, which probably shouldn't be. Like, I'll tip them like $10, $15, like at least.
Yeah.
Like, especially, I just feel like, especially if I have it, like I get it if you're spending like all the money you can, but you can't tell me you're going to spend $200 and you're not even going to give him $5.
Yeah. I know. This one guy, I handed him back his change, and
he grabbed like $2 out of it.
He just grabbed the change so fast and turned around and he didn't say anything. I was just like, damn.
He really didn't want to tip you.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I get it. Which, like, it doesn't really get me. It doesn't like bug me when it's like 1, 2 people, but it was just like, oh my God, like
5 in a row.
I was like, not all these people. I'm like, not this part of my shift is like, I'm gonna have like $0 to show for it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's me every day.
It's just getting real with the money situation.
Oh, it really is. I totally get that.
I blame Biden, but he did quote Hamilton. So
hello, we did. Yeah, we hold these truths to be self-evident.
That all men are created equal.
Yeah.
So he's kind of a king for that.
No, but like for real, like I remember going to the dispensary with someone, and they were like, they spent like $198 and they had $200, and they tipped like $150 or something, and I was like, I kind of couldn't believe it.
Oh, $1.50?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I kind of shocked.
Well,
like,
at least it's $1,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, at least it's something.
Who are you with?
It's Devin.
Oh.
I kind of just like, because he was, he only had $200, so he was going until he had enough. But for me, it was like, I told her how much I had, and I was like, but plus we need to include your tip, Like,
Yeah.
I definitely thought about that. Like,
I know.
Like, I still might be pressed, but I'm still going to give my person, like, literally, like, at least $10.
I know. I think that's what all the non-tippers are telling themselves. They're like, okay, well, I don't have any money, so. And I'm like, well, maybe we get one less pre-roll.
Right? Exactly.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I mean, you do what you
want to
do with you do what you want to do with your money.
Facts.
But to me, I want big tips. I give big tips. Also, if they're pretty, like if they chat me up,
Not
like
if they're pretty.
if they chat me up at all, oh yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me?
I will not be paying into the pretty tax there. No,
Unfortunately, that's really bad. But like I do, like if
you're gonna tip them more just because they look good.
Well, if they're like a girl, like I'll probably tip more. Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
My God. That's why I'm not getting any tips.
Yes,
people like
absolutely. Yes.
Oh my God, that's sick and twisted.
No, but see, I still would tip you, but like
you tip me less.
No, but like automatically,
Yes,
like I might feel more inclined to tip.
Yeah, if
the
I was
girl
a hot
more.
girl.
Yeah.
Sick and twisted.
It is sick and twisted. It really is, and that's why I would
Maybe
never.
I should get out of this
I will
job,
never
then.
get tips if I work in any sort of thing like that. Just like when
What are you talking?
when I was working at Splash.
It should be about the surveys, Allison. I think you are. I hope you're in the minority there because
I'm not. That's why Zach Ritchie got $70 that night, and I got nothing.
I don't think you are. Wait,
I'm
no.
not in the majority. That's just how it is.
Or you are in the majority.
I am in the majority.
Right. That's sick and twisted because I really don't think about that. Like I like even if they're hot, like I'm like okay, well they're still doing the same job.
Well, it's like an unconscious thing. Yeah, like
you're like, oh, let me tip them.
Well,
big.
I want them to think of me as like, oh wow, they're a good tipper. You know, that's how I feel. You know, I want to see that big smile on their face when they realize I'm not just giving them $4. I'm giving them the 10 plus the 4. You know.
Yeah, I just feel like all service workers kind of
deserve the same. Absolutely. Yeah, that's not how it works.
Because I'm just thinking about all the uglies of the world.
Yeah, no,
and
that's why
listening to
that's
this.
why when I was talking about how like I don't think I was talking about you, but I was talking about how I worked like 2 shifts at Splash. The second one, someone tipped the security like $10, and so they split it between the 3 of us. We all got $3 or whatever. And
it should be $3.33.
Yeah, but Zach and how I was like, okay, yeah, that was slayful. But then, like, after the first day of working, Devin was like, oh, you need to work as a floater because Zach Ritchie just made $70 being a floater. And I was like, Zach Ritchie got $70 because he's hot and people are hoping he's gay, which he's not. I'm like, absolutely not would I make $70 by just doing my job. It's because he's hot. And isn't that crazy?
Tipping security.
Because the person who tipped him, it was a gay guy who wanted him, who wanted his attention, who liked his attention.
Yeah.
Isn't that sick? Isn't that sick?
It's just part of life.
And when I told that to Devin, he was kind of shocked. He was like,
wait a damn minute.
No, he literally was like, wait.
He was like, so is he going to split it? Or?
You're kind of right. No, he didn't.
I know he didn't, but.
I don't even know if he assumed he was going to split it because I think Devin's got tips for 4 and he just keeps them.
Pocket them, yeah.
Yeah. But like, I'm sorry, like, no, I would never expect that. I would never expect, no.
Well, I don't know. You'll be surprised.
I would be surprised.
Winning smile and attitude.
Yeah, but like, I'm just saying, like, money talks to hot people. So,
facts.
When Devin told me that and I told him that, I was like, no, it's because he's hot. He was like, I could see it, the gears spinning in his head, kind of like realizing, like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Like, how often have I been tipped?
Do you think
the
he
whole
would
time
be tipped
I've been working there?
if you were to be doing your job?
Who?
Zach Ritchie.
Yeah, probably.
From just sitting
Absolutely,
there.
I think he would probably still
People
get tipped from just sitting there.
Dance by and
yeah,
just hand him a little.
They would probably
$5
just talk to him because it was an easier position to be like talking to someone
chat
for a while.
someone
Yes,
up.
exactly. So many people would be chatting him up. I tell you that. Which I did get chatted up by this one group of gay and a lesbian, and they were chatting with me, and
all right.
They said goodbye to me. The guy asked me for a hug. You know?
Did we talk about you getting your job?
I don't think so. We recorded before I got hired. Remember, we recorded before,
like
literally
before.
the day of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got hired at Splash, you guys. You're now listening to a new bouncer of security at Splash.
Splash Video Dance Bar.
Head of security, not head, but I am a security at Video Dance Bar. Splash Video Dance Bar. They tried to call me in today. Tonight, actually, just a few hours ago. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I just got I just came home from the ER, and honestly, I could have, but we also needed to film. But fucking yeah, working there, $20 an hour, gonna be $22.50 if I get my guard card, and then I could put my hands on people.
Oh my God.
Yep, I could forcibly remove someone.
Well, that's everything.
I would like to.
How was your shift?
But also, I'm kind of scared.
Talk about how you got called a slur.
Okay. Yeah, so early-ish on, probably about only like 2 hours in, these two guys and a girl are heading towards the exit, and I go to open it for them. And he was like, this guy tried to say something, and I was like, what? He was like, your server won't, your servers are, your bartenders are faggots, huh? Sorry to any gay guys who don't like lesbians saying the word faggot. Sorry about that.
But we'll be saying it here.
Danny's okay with it, and I'm okay with him saying dyke. And I think it's a universal word for both. That's how I personally feel, but I haven't been subjected to hate with that word really besides the other night,
Yeah.
So I totally get people who don't want people saying that though. But listen, he said your bartender is the F word, whatever. And then I'm like, he kept saying it. I was like, you need to leave. I literally was like, get out, go. And he was like, oh yeah, you're a faggot too, huh? And then he was like, he kept saying it. He was like, faggot. And then I was like, I shut the door, and then he like banged on there's like a glass window in the door, and he was like, bam, bam. And then like I opened the door and like got a picture of their back. But like, this was also like very beginning of my shift. Like I didn't even know I was supposed to be like taking pictures of someone who's like too intoxicated. Basically, they like us to take photos of the people who either aren't allowed back in that night or that need to get banned.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
you'll get him next time.
Yeah, if I ever see him again, but also he kind of looks like every other Edgar, like kind of
That sounds a little problematic.
No, not problematic. No, but like I don't know. We'll
looks
see.
Like every other Edgar.
He kind of like, I mean, a stereotype is bad.
Uh-huh.
But like I'm a little Mexican, so
girl, this is bad. This is bad. You're digging a hole.
I didn't mean offense when I said he looked like every other Edgar, but I'm sorry. He was calling me a faggot, so
Ooh.
I don't really feel that bad. I'm not.
You could use much worse words.
I love the Mexican community. I embrace every single one of them, and my best friend's Mexican. 2 of them. Well, I haven't talked to Leslie in a long time, but hey.
I have a black friend.
Shut up.
I mean, I could say the N-word.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm kidding. Because you said Edgar. It's kind of the same thing,
Not at all. Edgar is like, yeah, it's offensive, but.
No, I'm kidding. It's not comparable.
No.
We are going to Folsom in 1 week.
Oh, God, you guys. Remember when Danny didn't go last year? Was it 2 years ago?
You didn't go either.
Oh, yeah, because Nana. 2 years ago, I went.
You went.
We didn't even have the podcast, huh?
No.
Yeah, I went to Folsom in 2021 with Devin, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. We said, we need to get here early next year.
Because you missed a bunch of it?
Yeah. It was a 2-day affair last year, though. Or 2021.
There's things going on right now.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, because it's the whole leather week.
Yes.
It's the whole week, but it's next week.
Yeah. Okay. It's not coming. It's like coming up.
Yeah.
I've been seeing people post
because it's on the week of leather week or whatever.
No, it's gonna be everything, and
Danny's never experienced. I'm telling you guys, cocks everywhere.
Oh my God.
Because obviously nudity is allowed at this fair. And sex acts. Well, not really. You're not supposed to, but
if you're in a crowded area,
literally this
go
guy
for it. Start tugging.
This guy literally in the middle, laying on the floor in the middle of the street, just jacking off, and everyone just walking around him.
Mm-hmm.
People with performance enhancers everywhere. Obviously, big rock hard cocks everywhere. Oh, there's this one lesbian couple doing this flogging act or whatever. Literally just had her bent up against the wall, just bam,
yeah,
bam.
I'll be needing to get flogged.
It was crazy. It was amazing. Me and Devin were just We were just like, oh my God.
But what are we going to wear?
They had the Grinder
So
dick.
nervous.
They had the big eggplant from Grinder.
Mm-hmm.
We took a selfie with it. It was really fun. You could also
What
bring.
did you wear then?
You get to bring in your own alcohol.
What did you wear?
No clue. I definitely
Not something on theme.
No, probably something
Gay.
Probably, but I probably was just wearing like a tank top and like, shorts or something. I could find some videos from
We
it.
need fulsome outfits. Like I'm picturing us in like full leather gear, or at least a leather vest or something, and some cuffs.
Right.
Maybe some fringe. Some leather fringe could be a moment. I don't know.
There's a whole lot of everything.
What if I just start hooking up with someone? Are you gonna like just walk away?
Absolutely.
Would you be mad
No,
if
no.
I
As
just
long
start
as
getting
I'm,
butt fucked up against a building or something?
I would be shocked.
You'd be really shocked.
I would hope Devin was there, maybe. So
To help to protect you.
Yeah. Oh my God, I wore a tie-dye undershirt with my jean jacket. Yeah, that's it.
How do you feel about tits out for Folsom?
Personally, maybe if I had some binding tape or like some pasties, I
yeah.
feel like I could do it.
Why? You don't want to free the nip?
No,
That doesn't like.
you don't
resonate
even
with
want to
you.
free your nip.
You don't know that. You didn't. Have you asked me?
Yeah, I did ask you earlier.
You asked me if I wanted to go shirtless, not if I wanted to free the nip. That's completely
That's the same
different.
thing.
No, because free the nip is like a whole movement, and I love a movement.
Yeah.
So, guess I'll never know.
Oh yeah, look at me and Devin.
Was Devin shirtless?
Yes.
Of course.
He had like a backpack. Like that was kind of fun.
All right. I'm fucking dead.
Mhm.
His blonde hair.
It was so much fun.
No, we're gonna need to go. But
We took the BART.
I'm scared because if
That's where you lost your phone.
oh my God, I need to make plans for that. No. It falls on the day after our good friend Riley's birthday that we're going to Chico to visit her for. I think she's my age. 25 then? I don't know. But we're going to have to drive back the next day. So I'm a little scared about that. We're going to be fighting for our lives.
I'm severely scared.
Especially because you can't like smoke.
I'm going to be drinking.
You're going to be drinking. Exactly. That's what we got to be smart about it. We got to be really smart because we got to make it happen.
I'm really afraid I'm going to become an alcoholic, guys.
Because you can't smoke no more?
Low-key.
Girl, shut up.
But I feel like alcoholism is also really, really bad for you.
Absolutely. Just look at Maria.
Literally. They say it's non-alcoholic liver cirrhosis, though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they say it's non-alcoholic.
I just hear liver problems and I'm like,
Yeah, no. They said it's because
Alcohol.
it's because of her diabetes.
oh, facts?
Yeah.
Oh.
It could add strain to your liver.
Okay, well, you're never going to be able to drink more than Maria. So.
Right? Everyone's different, though.
But, I mean, you do have to be
Well,
smart about it.
Yeah, like if I actually become an actual alcoholic, like waking up
Like
and I'm
dependent on
cracking.
it?
Yeah.
I could never see that happening. I mean, I'm not saying it's not poss, but it would be
bad for me.
it'd be really bad. Like I just walk in, you're drinking like a tall twisted tea. You're just like, what? I don't work.
No, literally, I work in a few hours. I'll be fine by then.
No, you can't.
That's when it's real.
No, that would be yeah.
That's when it's real.
If you're drinking before work. No.
I mean, that's how alcoholics. Todd?
I think they drink at work too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Todd starts his day out with a fifth of vodka, and then goes and gets.
What's a fifth of vodka?
I don't know, but he chugs some vodka before he comes in, and then he chugs some on lunch, and then he gets some right before he gets home.
Are you serious?
Yes. Every day. Every day.
Damn.
He's an actual alcoholic. It's literally just to get the shakes away. It's literally so he can function.
That's scary.
I know.
We should do the one about alcoholism. We could raise awareness.
That's when we'll have Caitlin talk about drunk driving.
Mm-hmm. We'll just raise a bunch of awareness.
That's smart.
I love awareness. I love movements.
Yeah.
I love them all. Let me see if there's anything else I need to chat about. You see that video of the bears and the tapeworms? The like 30 feet long tapeworm?
No.
This video is going viral, showing a bear walking around tracking something behind it that may give you a new phobia, and it is absolutely disgusting. If you have not noticed it yet, the ropes coming out of the bear's back, those ropey
I'm glad you guys aren't
things
watching
are
this because it's
tapeworm.
really nasty.
Yes, that's extremely long. Tapeworm. Around 9 feet long. Tapeworms can reach 30 feet or more. And this
Allison's face is
very
just
rare thing.
her jaw's just.
That is it. Why is there so many though? Why is it?
It comes from them eating raw salmon, fish.
Oh, all the parasites or whatever.
Fish,
Yeah.
yes. That's where the tapeworms go. I watched this girl's video and she was just going off about it. She's like, I'll never eat salmon. She kept
Salmon. Who loves salmon?
She kept calling it salmon. I was like, I'm never eating salmon.
She's like,
Y'all
I'm not
shouldn't
getting
eat either.
salmonella.
Facts. She's not getting either. And
But why
she's
was there
raising
multiple?
awareness.
Why was there multiple?
And there's
tapeworms?
a movement to not be eating salmon. I think it's just raw salmon. TBH.
Stop saying it wrong.
No, I'll be saying salmon. I'll be saying microwave. Walmart. There's another one I heard recently that was so good.
Mom said it.
What'd she say?
Didn't Mom say it? What did she say? She
I
said
can't
something so
remember.
funny. It was like so eccentric.
I believe that. She's a laugh riot, that one. So my question is, can you get that from eating raw spicy tuna? Because that's what I'm getting. I'm not eating raw salmon. But I am eating raw pokey. So if anyone knows anything about tapeworms,
could you imagine you're having 3 long ass tapeworms coming out of you like that?
That would explain a lot to me. If one started coming out, I'd be like, okay, well, I felt
would
something.
Freak out.
I know. I think it actually happens to people. So
it does.
But those fish, the bears be catching in the rivers look so delicious.
I know when they're like skinning it and they're like,
yeah, it looks so delicious. I want to bite down. I'm like, now I can't. I've seen this TikTok.
Salmon.
The salmon. So beware, you guys, of raw salmon. Shout out Morocco.
Shout out Morocco.
I don't know much about what really happened. I know it was just really devastating.
Oh. I thought it was a new
And I want to raise awareness.
Who was the new patron?
Are you fucking serious?
What?
You thought I was shouting out our patron Morocco?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't even get into that. But we do have to shout out our newest patron. Their name is Hattie. 1 second. Yes, that is her name. Shout out Hattie. Thank you for joining our Patreon. We love you. Sorry that there's no smoke sesh, but we will be adjusting that due to Allison never smoking again.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Shout out Hattie.
Shout out Hattie.
And the rest of our patrons.
Raccoon Grandpa just messaged us and said,
What?
Y'all, you divas officially converted me into a stoner because tonight I bought my very first weed ever, period. Congratulations.
Who's Raccoon Daddy?
Raccoon Grandpa.
Who is that?
One of our followers.
On Instagram?
Yep.
Oh, why didn't I see this?
Well, because I opened it. Well, congratulations.
Shout out to you.
He just sent it tonight, so I hope you're high right now, Raccoon Grandpa.
Wait.
In the requests.
Yeah, I see it. Don't we know this person?
No.
I don't know.
It looks like Nick, but it's not Nick.
It kind of does.
Yeah, I thought it was Nick too.
So you help start another stoner while your stoner journey is being...
That's kind of poetic.
It's changing.
That's kind of beautiful.
We're all on different paths.
Well, because I'm still going to be consuming weed, most likely.
Right. But you won't be sparking up.
At least until we figure out if this is asthma or if this is... Because if it's just asthma, I might.
Or if this is deadly, 3 to 5 years to death, fatal disease...
Then you guys might want to start enjoying every single episode a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh my God. You might have to be going on like a weight loss journey.
No, I'm sorry. I don't think I would ever do that.
What if it were to help your asthma? Or whatever what was it called again? Big booty syndrome.
No.
With the side of rough.
It was like constricted
lungs.
airway disease. I think it's
restricted
restrictive
airways disease. Don't Google it, you guys.
Restrictive airway disease.
Don't. But we're gonna keep you guys updated
it's
on
not,
it.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure.
Yeah, we have no clue. Allison thinks Allison's pretty sure they said they're not even sure.
They said that they're not sure, and that the treatment of care that they're giving me treats both asthma and restrictive airway disease.
But one is a lot worse.
One's a lot worse, but either way, we're taking care of it. And if I only have a few years to live, I'm not working.
And we'll just change the name from Smoke Sesh to Weed Consumption Video.
Yeah.
The one where we get lit. Or no. I don't know what we'll call it. We'll workshop that.
We'll workshop it.
And you'll just be taking an edible every few minutes. You'll just take like 10 milligrams. And then you'll take another one.
Yeah.
And then you'll put on your mask while I smoke. Oh, God. Because I'm going to still
If I have restrictive airway disease, I'm not allowed to even be around someone who smokes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You might need a mask.
That's going to kill me. That will kill me.
I sure hope not.
I love to hotbox.
It's true. Well, keep Allison
pray
in your
for
prayer.
me. Literally,
yeah, Allison.
You all know me, and I'm not religious, but pray for me.
I need everyone who's listening to say, Lord, help Allison, wherever you are.
Please say it right now.
Lord help
Allison with the strength of Willow Patel.
Yeah, please.
Please. God, like, seriously, like, can you imagine Willow dies, I die 5 years later?
No.
How tragic.
Nobody's allowed to die.
Everyone would be like, R.I.P. Allison Bailey. Oh, Allison Bailey is dead.
Girl, who would be saying that? Me?
You and Cammie?
No.
And Tyler?
No, I would. That's when I go into retirement. That's when I become.
You wouldn't be able to joke about it?
I wouldn't be joking. I wouldn't be making public appearances. The podcast would, stop, and
it would take a while for you guys to get to that point where you're.
I'd cut off everyone probably. I'd probably just talk to mom, to like mom and dad and Caitlin. Probably not even dad. I'd probably just talk to Caitlin and mom, TBH. Tommy every once in a while, maybe.
Damn, you're not going to be there for dad when he loses his baby girl?
I'm going to be watching Gilmore Girls, I think. And getting #1 victory royales for you. I don't know.
Emily, if I die anytime soon, you're invited to the funeral.
Allison, you're not dying.
Letting you know.
Cue the music. I think it's the bottom right. Oh, you got it. Bye, everyone. Turn down a little. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Please pray for me. Please pray for me.
We'll be visual back next week.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you so much, Tyler.